Okay, let's do a bit of a test, if you will. So, bit of a context, just in case. I've been receiving lately like way less views than usual at start, especially. I think a lot of the late videos that I usually make or we usually make are kind of like slow burners when comes to views. So eventually, these will get recommended like loads, but apparently they start with very low views. So I'm not particularly trying to chase cloud or anything like that, but I want to do this like a little test just in case. So we'll see how far this video gets recommended on the YouTube algorithm and this sort. So I don't know. What I want you to do, in case you're not aware, is just try to like this video if you will, subscribe if you will, try to engage even with a comment with as much as possible on this video and see how far this does get recommended by the algorithm. Because as far as I understand it, the views will kind of feel like a slow burner at some point, like I said, but I don't know how far this will go. And I feel like this video it will probably have no keywords, no tags, the bare minimum description, if you will, or like a basic kind of title that basically is no way of clickbait or anything similar, just like some sort of quote unquote empty title just to test this around. So, whatever. If you already did that, I appreciate you. Congrats. Pat yourself in the back right now. But yeah, just a little test, basically. Nothing special. I could basically tell you now that we're at it. A little bit of personal kind of stuff. I've been in dark times recently. I felt like this YouTube stuff and the weight loss stuff and all the jigamaroo of the whole situation is kind of leading me to a less motivation to keep making videos or doing basic self-improvement habits. Like I been not going to the gym for a while, so that's gonna be a detriment to my serotonin for a bit, and so that will affect my feelings and my sort of emotional state right now. I've been trying to slow down the upload schedule to more easier videos or sort of like maybe filler content that are not video essays. So these are starting to affect like the metrics of the YouTube channel. So it eventually sort of leads more to a lack of motivation to keep making videos. I'm trying my best, honestly, right now, but I don't know where this will go. So we'll see about it. Also, I've been sort of having bad eating habits as well. So I gotta keep a control of that as well. And basically, I've been somehow I have crises like this before, just so you know. So it's nothing particularly new that to actually understand. But I've been at some point in some sort of downward spiral of bullshit that at some point I had like even like a artistic shutdown or maybe a couple meltdowns before. So if there's like a important lack of really important uploads in here, just so you know, it's not just because I'm trying to change the kind of content we're making here for the time being, for like make it easier for just a tiny bit. Like I said in one of the videos, right? Like we're trying to ease down the process of making content just so the content keeps flowing and so on. And that's probably one of the main reasons why I keep up the weekly though as well as part of the regular content schedule, like in live stream format. But still, this is I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the old viewers that got used to the video essay content that uh are kind of off-putting by the change of pace and content going on. But I feel like I should probably say this beforehand. I think I cannot keep working on constant weekly video essays all the fucking time. And like, here's the point, right? Like when I see channels like Sunny Beach U and all that sort of stuff, which keep pumping like content forms, all these video essays weekly, all the time. But like, it's a whole constant like, I don't know, lower down of quality. It's like a loss of quality right there. It's a big compromise if you're gonna make like weekly video essays every single week, and it really shows because a lot of, even if you work hard on like every week on a really good quality video, like it's very noticeable as well. Like even then, um people are like not gonna be obviously creating overly quality videos every single week, and I cannot afford working months after months on a video essay that will probably barely get like views or whatever, because at the end of the day this is kind of like my part of my livelihood. I already got a job, but um I think this is part of my livelihood, what I'm trying to make, honestly. So I don't know, I think I'm trying to ease down this kind of shit. And also I see lately a bit of a trend going on with the type of YouTube content people are usually consuming. You see, like, I guess the people who are on YouTube are already tired of the overly edited, zingy, fast editing, kind of Mr. Beastified videos that are going on lately. I think I already seen this one. I already said this one in a previous video, but I think what I'm trying to do is try to come up with these sort of mm, half educational, half vlog type of things. So I can get as real as possible, and this is probably the realest I can possibly be so far. And that's not an ego trip. That's just basically me saying that I'm trying to be as honest as possible and trying to be as real as possible, just for the sake of, you know, kind of like, you know, be like a good person, like be like person that is not just interested in a whole metrics thing on YouTube, but also interested in building a reputation and building like an honest to god reputation on this platform as well as the whole internet. So if I mean, if you see a lot of these real type of vlog things or life advice videos all the time, that's probably why I'm trying to make easy content, not just for the sake of my own mental health, but also for the sake of, bringing that sort of stuff that people might like watching, especially, and that I like doing sometimes, because I honestly kind of like making these important video essays and this sort of shit. But I think at this point I'm not enough motivated for making really long editing, sort of well edited video essays at this point. It's kind of tiring at this point if this videos don't get like the livelihood that I'm trying to make in here. And let's face it, right? This is the main reason why. If you Even if you work on a really good video, a real quality video, a video that will probably just sort of, jerk you off and make you come instantly, so to speak. I'm talking about real good, great quality video. Even if you work on that, and you release that on YouTube, you're basically competing with a lot whole other channels doing probably the same thing. So eventually it's you're gonna probably get just 20 views or something like that, like. But even then, I think the motivation I can find on this platform, at least, is that I can create the content I want to make, or the content that we want to make, because quite frankly I don't give a shit about, the sort of validation that I get from the YouTube algorithm or something like that, even though I keep it within limits, just so I don't risk anything, or basically sort of I keep my integrity in check. But just so you know, we got several things on the works. I'm still on an agreement to see if one of my friends is gonna help me doing like a short film or two that we got planned so far, after he's going through all the jigamaroo of some legal kind of thing that he's dealing with. But that's all I can update you with. In the meantime, well, you obviously watch this empty test video that it's probably just a test to see how far the algorithm can make this recommended on the algorithm or something. I don't know. If you stumble upon this video for some other reason, I know. You sort of like this sort of stuff? Subscribe. I don't care. Just subscribe if you want, or like this video if you want. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just testing the grounds to see how far this can be pushed. So eventually, we'll see if this really is gonna work and see where this goes. Honestly, I like doing these sort of real videos just in case. So I don't know. Whatever. I'll see you on the next one.